Once upon a time, in a cozy little village nestled beside a sparkling blue river, lived a brave and curious boy named Leo. Leo had the brightest eyes and a heart full of adventure. His best friends were a fluffy white rabbit named Cotton, who loved to hop with excitement, and a wise old owl named Professor Hoot, who knew almost everything. One sunny morning, a hush fell over the village. The mayor, a kind lady with a sparkly hat, rushed to Leo's house with a worried look. "Leo, my dear," she exclaimed, "the village's precious golden acorn has gone missing. It's our special treasure, and without it, the annual harvest festival won't be the same." Leo's eyes widened. A missing treasure? This sounded like the start of a grand adventure. "Don't worry, Mayor," Leo declared, puffing out his chest. "I'll find the golden acorn." Cotton twitched his nose, ready for action, and Professor Hoot blinked his big, knowing eyes. Their quest began at the Whispering Woods, a place filled with tall, rustling trees. Professor Hoot, perched on Leo's shoulder, guided them with his sharp eyesight. "The acorn is said to sparkle like the sun," he hooted softly. Suddenly, they encountered their first obstacle, a wide, babbling brook that seemed too deep to cross. Cotton, usually so nimble, hesitated. But Leo, remembering his father's words about teamwork, spotted a fallen log nearby. Together, with a big push, they rolled the log across the brook, creating a sturdy bridge. Cotton hopped across bravely, and Leo followed with Professor Hoot. Further into the woods, they heard a rustling sound. It wasn't a scary sound, but a gentle, playful one. Hidden behind a patch of bright red mushrooms, they found a family of playful squirrels, chattering excitedly. One of the squirrels, with a cheeky grin, held something shiny in its tiny paws. It was the golden acorn. The squirrels hadn't stolen it, they had borrowed it, thinking it was a giant sparkly nut to play with. Leo smiled. He understood that sometimes things get lost because others don't know they are special. Leo gently explained to the squirrels how important the golden acorn was to the village. The squirrels, realizing their mistake, apologetically returned the acorn. Leo thanked them kindly, and the squirrels, feeling proud, gave Leo a handful of the sweetest berries from their stash as a thank you gift. As they made their way back to the village, the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow. Leo realized that being brave didn't just mean facing challenges, but also understanding others and working together. Cotton happily nibbled on the sweet berries, and Professor Hoot ruffled his feathers, content. The mayor was overjoyed when Leo returned the golden acorn. The harvest festival was a huge success, filled with laughter, music, and the twinkling light of the precious acorn. Leo, Cotton, and Professor Hoot were hailed as heroes, not just for finding the acorn, but for their courage, kindness, and the wonderful lesson they learned, that even the smallest of us can achieve great things when we work together and show compassion. And so, the little village lived happily ever after, always remembering Leo's brave quest and the importance of friendship.